Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, where you can find the most in-depth video walkarounds on our different Ford and Lincoln products specific to the trim. So we call them our complete guides because we cover all the standard equipment as well as different optional equipment, standalone options, even give you prices in the comments. Very thorough videos, so if you like that type of content or even some of our more recent how-to videos, you can just hit that red subscribe button down below so you can get subscribed to our YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. You'll also get notified the next time we have another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about towing. So if you're looking at an F-150 or a Super Duty, you want to make sure that you're probably getting it to either carry something in the back of the bed or you're wanting to tow something. And so this guide hopefully will help you out figure out how to configure and spec out your truck for the different trailers you plan on towing to make sure you order the correct truck. Or if you're looking at a dealership website or a dealership's lot, that you can find out how you can find out and make sure that it's going to tow what you need it to for that truck before you purchase it. So let's go ahead and dive right in and talk about the speccing your truck out for your trailer. So we're going to take this a step-by-step process, a 4-step process to determine if your truck's going to work for whatever you have, or at least know all these different weights and measurements when you go to get the truck, so you know what engine you need, what cab you need, what even gear ratio you need, and some of those have different payload packages that can help increase the payload. So we're going to talk about this in a 4-step guide. This actually was sent out to the Ford dealers. Most Ford dealers got this. I thought it'd be great content for this YouTube video for our customers as well. So step 1 is you want to figure out your trailer weight. So we're not talking just the trailer itself, we're also talking about the contents of the trailer. So whether it be an RV or a flat bed that you're going to plan on putting a mower or something else onto, you got to figure the weight of the trailer, which you can usually get from the manufacturer. So wherever you're going to purchase that trailer, they should be able to get you that weight information. You might even be able to go to their websites to figure out what that empty weight is. And then you have to figure out the contents that you're going to put on it. So whether it be, like I said, a mower that you're going to put on there and figure out what that weight's going to be. If it's an RV and you plan on putting some bikes on the back, or you're putting gear, camping gear inside of it, or whatever it might be stowed in there, you got to figure out that content all together. And be really gracious with this amount. So you definitely want to make sure you're covered. So overestimate on the different weights to make sure you're covered there. So also you're going to want to get the tongue weight. So you get the tongue weight by adding those two weights together. So you have your total weight of the trailer and you have your content weight. So you combine those together to get your total trailer weight, and then you want to go ahead and take that times 0.15 if you're doing a conventional pull. So if you're pulling it with the hitch from the bumper, you want to get that tongue weight, so you know that's going to affect your payload weight capacity as well. And then you want to go ahead, or if you're doing a fifth wheel gooseneck, you want to take it times 0.25, and that's going to get that tongue weight. So we're going to need that when we move on to step 2. Now step 2, we need to figure out our payload weight. So payload weight is going to be a combination of about 5 different variances and different figures here. One of them is something a lot of people don't think about, and that's the people weight. So not only what's the truck itself, we'll get into that in step 3, but you got to figure out how many people are going to be in here, especially if you're a construction crew and you have, you're going to have 4 guys that are 200 pounds apiece in there. That's another 800 pounds you got to configure to that. So that's the people that are inside, something you need to figure. Also the payload. So you want to figure out what you're going to put back here. If you have a welder or something, you got to figure that into the equation as well, and see if whether or not a single rear wheel or a dually is what you're going to need to handle any kind of big heavy load. So payload, whatever you're going to put is whatever you're going to put in the back of the bed. Then you got to figure that tongue weight we talked about earlier. Add that to the equation, as well as your hitch. People don't always think about is that hitch weight. Sometimes those hitches are pretty heavy, especially if you're pulling a big trailer. So you want to figure that hitch weight into the maximum amount of payload. And then the 5th thing is something a lot of people don't think about, and that's your optional equipment. So what's the truck comes standard with, that's going to be figured at the manufacturer. You're going to see that, but you got to figure in the optional equipment too. And so not all trucks are going to be the same, depends on what optional equipment. This truck here happens to have a 5th wheel prep package in it, as well as it does have the ultimate trailer tow camera system. So those things, all the different optional equipment, put more and more weight into the truck itself, and that's going to be configured or figured into that payload package. So you want to figure out what your maximum payload is with all those weights added to it, and then you go in here, anything on a dealership's lot, like here, this truck here, you can find that maximum amount of payload on the sticker here. It's called the tire and loading information label. It's going to be inside the door. This in here happens to be 2372. configured to this truck with the optional equipment that's on it. So you know that's a maximum amount of payload you have, so figure all those together and see if you're under that to make sure that truck's going to work for you. So now that we figured your payload weight, let's go to step 3, which is to figure your gross vehicle weight. So GVW is gross vehicle weight. So that's the payload plus the curb weight of the truck. And so you want to think about this. Not all trucks are going to have the same curb weight from the factory. So if it has a different engines, powertrains can make a big difference in the weight, the curb weight of the truck, as well as the different standard equipment. So an XL, this is an XL with the STX package. This one here is going to be probably lighter than maybe a Lariat or King Ranch with the other standard equipment. So we're talking about the optional equipment, but your standard equipment can have a big effect on that. So you need to figure that out on what truck you're looking for. Now, if you're looking at a truck that's on the lot like this one here, you will be able to find that GVWR, which is gross vehicle weight rating, on the door label. It's the white one with the VIN number on it. So in the upper right hand corner, that top number there is going to tell you what the GVW are for the specific truck on the lot to see if that truck's going to work for you for the gross vehicle weight. So in this case, it's 10,000 pounds. Now we're not talking about towing. It tows more than that. That's the gross vehicle weight. That's again, everything we talked about, the curb weight of the truck, the people that are inside, your cargo, your tongue weight, also your hitch weight, all figured into that, as well as the different optional equipment on this particular truck. So again, you want to make sure you're there, make sure you're underneath that GVWR for that truck if you're wanting to make sure it's going to work for you. Now, step 4 is figuring everything together. We're going to bring it all in together to give you the GCW, which is the gross combination weight. So that is going to be the weight of the payload, including the curb weight or the gross vehicle weight that we added those together for the truck itself, and anything in the back of the truck, people, all those options, all those together. And then you also want to add your trailer. So don't add your tongue weight twice, so keep that in mind. So if you did get your GVW, take off the tongue weight from that, and then go ahead and add your trailer and the contents of your trailer, so that the total weight of the trailer, and then add that to your payload or your GVW, and that gets you your GCW, the gross combination weight. So you want to get that all together so you know you need a truck that's going to have at least that much for you when you look up the GCWR rating. You will need to look that up in Ford's RV and Trailer Towing Guide. It will not be on the truck itself on any of the labels, so you want to look that up to see what that's going to be. Make sure if you're looking to order a truck, or you're looking at a truck here at the dealership, like this one happens to be an F250 crew cab. It is a 4x4 with a 6.7 liter engine. You want to figure that all in, and then the graph will show you what that GCWR is going to be. Make sure that your GCW rating, or everything you combine together, is going to be lower than that, so that truck's going to work for you. Or if you're ordering a truck, make sure you get a truck that's going to give you everything you need. So hopefully that helps you out. 4 steps there, but I do want to cover a couple other things that some people always think about, or some frequently asked questions about towing, about some different packages on towing. So let's go ahead and talk about those. So let's talk about towing a fifth wheel or a gooseneck. A lot of people are going to be wanting to put in a hitch kit or a gooseneck kit into their truck. Now, if you're ordering these from Ford, you're kind of figuring a build and you want to order it, make sure you order the fifth wheel prep package if you think you might ever want to put a fifth wheel hitch or a gooseneck hitch in the truck. So it's real nice. It is going to be pre-drilled. The holes are going to be there. Caps for those for a fifth wheel or a gooseneck, either one. And I love that it's going to be flush, so that way you can still put things in there, slide them right over those holes with the caps on them. They're not going to get in the way, and even has the wiring on the side of the bed over here ready to go. So the gooseneck or a fifth wheel and gooseneck prep package does not include the kits, so you'll have to order those as optional equipment. So there are 2 different kits for the fifth wheel, so you can get a fifth wheel kit. One's going to allow you to go up to 32,000 pounds, I believe, and then there's one that's rated at 19.5, so make sure you order the correct one. I'll have those down in the description so you can check that out. And there's also 2 different gooseneck kits too. So if you do have an F450 dually, then you can get the one that'll pull up to 37,000 pounds with that gooseneck kit. It comes with a 3-inch ball. So what I really like about the gooseneck kits too is they come with a bag to be able to put those in. So when you're not using them, you can put the hooks for the chains as well as the ball in that bag so you don't get grease all over your truck when you don't need to use that gooseneck. So fifth wheel prep package and the kits have to be ordered as optional equipment separate from each other. Keep in mind, if you find a truck on a dealership like this in here that has the fifth wheel prep package but doesn't have the kits, you can get the kits from your accessory departments from any Ford dealer. Now let's talk about different trailer tow packages. Of course, most of your Super Duties are going to come standard with the trailer tow package. F-150s, a lot of times they're optional equipment. So your trailer tow package, a lot of times you can get just the hitch itself, so the Class 4 receiver hitch. It will come with the wiring for you. It'll also come with your some other features that'll go along with that, like the lines as you're backing up to help you back up to a trailer. But the trailer tow package gives you some extra benefits when you go to the tow package. It gives you upgraded coolers and auxiliary oil coolers to help the engine run perform a little bit better when you're towing something. So definitely, if you plan to tow something, make sure you get that, the trailer tow package. There also is a max trailer tow package for your EcoBoost engine for your F-150, which for 2021 is also going to be available on the 5.0 liter too, which is kind of cool. But you want to make sure you get those different packages. So if you plan on towing, make sure you get that trailer tow package. It is a little bit a benefit, I think, to get the trailer tow package instead of just going with the Class 4 receiver hitch. If you're towing smaller weights, don't plan on getting anywhere close to the maximum amount of towing, then you're probably okay with the Class 4 receiver hitch. But if you plan on towing something a little bit bigger, go and get the tow package. I think you'll really find some benefit in that. Let's talk about a couple things that can assist you in towing your trailer and backing up your truck to your trailer and some things like that. One of them that's available on the Super Duty is the Ultimate Trailer Tow Camera System. So this is a great system, something to really think about, especially if you have a fifth wheel or a gooseneck, because it's going to come with an extra camera. So this camera system is on this truck here. So you can get it even on an XL STX package. It does require to have the bigger screen. So even an XL on the Super Duty, you can get the Max Trailer Tow package system, and then you would get that Sync 3 screen, an 8-inch touchscreen, to be able to see everything. So you're going to get a rear view camera back here, which is standard equipment on every truck. Also get a camera on under each of the mirrors, exterior mirrors, as well as underneath the front. So you will have a 360-degree camera, so you can see all the way around the vehicle or the truck when you're backing up and you're maneuvering your truck. Also, you're going to see one up there in the center, high-mounted stoplight up there on top of the cab. That's the camera that's going to come in real handy if you're backing up a fifth wheel or to a gooseneck. Being able to do this by yourself using that camera on the back of the cab. We also get LED lights for those center high-mounted stoplight, makes it a little bit brighter so you can see easily at night. You're going to get the LED light back here as well, so if you're backing up to any conventional trailer, it'll come in handy. And it'll also come with reverse trailer guidance for 2020. So you're going to really enjoy that. We're seeing that probably system roll out in the 2021 F-150 as well. So be looking for that if you're looking for an F-150 and thinking about a 2021. That camera system is going to probably be available for the 2021 model year. Also, some other different equipment to think about. You can get this package, the Ultimate Trailer Tow Camera System, with the Pro Trailer Backup Assist. So that is that dial that you can use to back up, and you pretty much direct the trailer. Any conventional trailer, you just direct it with the dial and using the screen to back the trailer up where you need it to go. So you do have to set that up. There are some nice videos on YouTube on how to set that up. You have to put some labels on your trailer itself so that it'll direct it correctly. So pretty cool system, something you might want to think about, especially if you're new to towing. And also don't forget about the trailer brake controller. That's something depends on the truck. You may be optional equipment, so if you, especially if you're towing a heavy weight, really can help the brakes on the truck perform a little bit better if you use that trailer brake controller to brake your trailer on any of those steep hills coming down from mountains, that kind of thing. It can really help out and allow the brakes on the truck to last longer and perform better if you use the trailer brake controller to brake your trailer itself. So that's real nice and how those work. So some things you might want to think about when you're getting your truck. If you're towing with it, whether it be a conventional or a fifth wheel, you might think about a couple of these different things. So that's everything for this guide and this video. Hopefully you really enjoyed it. Hopefully it helped you out for trying to figure out, you know, what kind of truck's going to be best for you, whether it be an F-150, 250, 350. You might find that an F-150 will give you everything you need for payload or for towing. So figure that out and see if you need to go up to Super Duty, or maybe an F-150 is going to work for your RV or your trailer, because it just might work that way. So hopefully this really did help you out. You know, leave those comments down below. Love getting your feedback. If you have any questions, put them down there. I read those myself and can respond to those. And you know, we have a lot of specialists here at the dealership. Our commercial truck specialist can help you out, plus I can help you out, and anyone on our team. Of course, here in Salina, Kansas, we are the #1 Super Duty dealership in Kansas, and that's because we know our trucks really well, and so we can really help you out and get you all that information that you need. So just feel free to leave those comments down below, or you can call or send us a text messages on numbers on the screen, as well as the numbers down in the description. Feel free to call those numbers if you have any questions. Our coordinators that answer, they can help you out, get all this information. They've been working for us for many years. Do have an all-female staff on the phone. But do not be intimidated. They know their stuff. Trust me. So they work with me hand in hand in the same department, and they know their trucks really well. So again, we get a lot of calls and a lot of leads on trucks. They know how to figure those, find that information out for you, and get that information. So I think you'll really find that they know their stuff there. So feel free to give us a call if you have any questions. We do have chat on our website too. You can go to there, McArthur.com, and get information. You can also see our inventory there. All of our vehicles will have 360-degree spin, as well as window stickers you can pull up and get some of that information and see if they have those different payload packages you're looking for and that kind of stuff for any of our stock units. And we can always go out. We do also take pictures of all the labels in the door that we talked about earlier. So we take pictures of those, so you can look at any of our stock vehicles, look at those pictures and see if that's going to work for you too, and see if it has all the different ratings that you're looking for that payload and the gross vehicle weight. So hopefully this video helps you out. Again, if you haven't had a chance yet, hit that red subscribe button down below so you can get subscribed to our YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. You also get notified the next time another video upload to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to smash the like button. It really helps out. And don't forget you can find us on social media. We're at McArthur on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So follow us on any of those. We have put a lot of news, notes, and everything else on there that's going on with Ford, Lincoln. We have a separate link in Facebook. You can find that one too. So if you're looking for anything else, don't forget, if you're wanting some other different how-to videos, love getting your feedback on those so I can make more and more videos for the community out there, giving you all the information that you need. So again, thanks for watching this video. Till the next one, we'll see you later.
Jack it up, put on lift kit, off-road tires with B-locks on. Dude, it's got a little attitude, ain't it grand? It does the mud as well as the sand. It defines me who I am. It's more than practical, it's a statement if you ever think I'll sell it good.